saw the thumbnail and read the title, so let's have a little story time, a little history time. We'll come back and look it over real quick. It is a total mess, just saying. And you know, put a little bow on this after our little montage thing that usually sucks. So, all right, we'll see you guys in just a minute. The year is 2008, and a buddy of mine, Brian, bought this car off a used car lot. Had a Vortec on it, which he removed and added a few little things to it. When we picked it up from him, it had a Systemax, stock 3 bars, B-cam, a new 295 T5 to him, and we really just wanted to use it for a daily driver, which it has served as our daily for quite a while off and on. Rain or shine, the Fox life, picking up the dinner. That's how we roll. Headed to lunch. A little chilly, but we're leading that daily Fox life with no complaints, no radio, no heat, no wipers, just a jacket, Rain-X, and our thoughts. Woo! It's also served as a very reliable and fairly quick, I guess for what it is, track car. We've made probably 250 plus passes in this car. When I got it from Brian, the first day we took it, me and David put 14 laps on this thing. Brian's best pass he'd ever run in it was a 764. We managed to run a 724 by the time the day was over with. I'd made a few little changes to it, but nothing major. As far as mods on the channel, we put a manual rack on it, put new bushings in the lower control arms, and put a new steering shaft in it. And as always, it just did what it always does, just kind of went to the track and ran pretty good. It's had an ignition box in it. We've taken it out. We also changed the exhaust on it. We always ran it with bullets, but we put some mini bullets so we didn't have to swap them off one of the other cars. It was kind of split in time with another car. And it didn't really run any faster, but, you know, it was just nice not having to change the exhaust anymore because we use Flowmasters for street driving a lot of times. We had quite a few races with Brad in this car, and we won our share, we lost our share, but it was always a pretty good race. That was really before Brad had got his car figured out. We also ran him when he was driving Shannon's car with a 347. That was actually a really good race. Of course, Brad had just stepped in that car, so he didn't really know much about it. If he had put a few laps on it, he would have took us out. Our next mod, big mod on the channel at least, was putting the ported GT40s from David. We also put some Beehive springs on it, and still 1.6 rockers. Took it back to the track, and you know, it ran some personal best. We caught some good weather, and all in all, we were pretty happy with it. Unfortunately, on that particular trip, we ended up breaking the transmission, got it fixed, and only had it back to the track one more time. The best the car's ever ran is this number right here, this 701, and there we go. All right, well, there you go. You know, we've had the car for a while. We do not have, sorry if I'm off camera, we do not have any big plans. So let's talk about that real quick. All right, here it is, your basic combo, Systemax. It's a Pro M 77. It's got a 75 throttle body. It's got a set of 30s. It's got 3 bars that David ported. It's got a B303. It's got 1.6 rockers. It's got a BBK 1 5/8 long tubes, solid motor mounts, race crank pulley, big super heavy brass 2 or 3 core radiator, Taurus fan, stock ignition stuff. You know, obviously I took the clutch cable from Krusty and put in here, so not that's a big deal. It's got a motorsport clutch that's been in there since I bought the car from Brian. It's got air motive reg. That's where the air motive reg was. I couldn't remember where I was at. I thought it had a BBK on it, but it's air motive. It's got a stock T5 in it. Well, you know, my kind of stock. Billet keys, cluster support, steel bearing retainer, nothing fancy. It's got 2 race seats. It's got a Hurst first gen shifter that I always use, stock handle. No carpet, no door panels. So it's gutted for all you guys that, you know, freak out about that kind of stuff. It's gutted. It's got aluminum drive shaft. It's got mini bullets on it they probably end about right here for all you guys that, you know, full exhaust guys that freak out about that stuff. 8.8 C-clip limbs, 31 spline, 456s. It's got a girdle on it. It's got UPR uppers and lowers. No anti-roll in this car. It's got I don't know what fuel pump's in it, honestly. I can't honestly remember. But that's it. That's the basic package. I'll probably set it in the montage deal, what the car has ran. And it was a 701 and like 96 miles an hour. I probably put a picture of the time slip up, or I didn't. You know, I haven't done the montage yet, so I'm just doing this part. Our plans, we don't have any. We pulled the interior stuff out of it. At one point, we had plans to do something else with this car, kind of a deal, and changed our minds. So we'll get that. We kind of started in on it. We gutted the hood. It had a bolt-on hood. We cut the underside of that out to make it a pin-on, and took the interior out, and we're going to do some other stuff, and then we changed our minds. But what are our plans for it? Well, let's talk about that just for a second. All right, so what are our plans? Our only real plan was to try and get it into the 6s. We don't have anything that we're really looking to do, like add to the car or anything like that. You know, we're pretty happy with it. We drive it every day. It's our daily. Thank you, Rain-X. No radio, no heater, no air conditioner, no problems. So, again, we don't have any plans for it this year, so I guess that's going to do it. Try and get in the 6s. That's it. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. We'll try again next year. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel. As always, thanks for watching. And until next time, we'll see you guys in the next video, and there will be one because, you know, we got stuff going on. So, all right, see you guys later.